switch. Flip. I don't see nobody else is doing this. Body start to drop, hit the floor. Now they wanna know me since I hit the top. Hey, this a rolling, not a stop. Watch, shit don't never stop. This the flow that got the block hot. She got super hot. Give me my respect. Give me my respect. I just took it left like I'm ambidextrous. Bitch, I moved through London with the Euro step. Got a sneaker deal and I ain't breaking sweat. Catch me cause I'm gone. Out of here, gone. I go from 6 to 23 like I'm LeBron. Serving up a pack. Niggas pulling gimmicks cause they scared to rap. Funny how they shook. Got me shook. Pulling back the curtain by myself, take a look. Ayy, I'm a bar spitter, I'm a hard hitter. Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark nigga. I'm a wig splitter, I'm a tall figure. I'm an unforgiving, wild ass dog nigga. Something wrong with her, got a mild bitter. I'm a bill printer, I'm a grave digger. Yeah, I am what I am. I ain't have time for no misunderstandings again. Ayy. Hey, really rock, really rock, I don't know how many never stop. Oh, I know. I thought we stopped it too far.
Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Lowkeygrownpodcast. It's Tan,
Jazz,
and Rach, and here we do grown shit on the lowest key. What's up, y'all? What's up?
What's up? We got a special guest here today with us. Oh, go ahead, Rach.
I was gonna say she's one of our loyal listeners. She's always promoting us. She's always right. Yes. We got Monique here with us today.
Hey guys, what's up, everybody?
What's up, guys? I guess we can,
Monique brought us shots, y'all. So
we are
we done got lit. Our first guest to bring us a nice gift.
I think she's the favorite from his foot. Y'all gotta stand at this thing. If you want to come on the podcast, you gotta come with a gift.
Right.
Get right or get left.
So,
we ain't accepting nothing less. She set the
Monique got
standard.
us lit.
Yes.
and me drinking Bacardi.
Like
right.
You drinking Bacardi.
Okay? Like we all drinking something different.
I got Jack. I think I'm gonna start drinking Jack more
you
than
like
that.
it?
I did.
It was smooth, right? It was
Yeah,
smooth.
I drink Gentleman Jack, but I don't ever drink like the regular Jack.
Yeah.
So
Well, Jack has a cousin, and no, for real.
The Woodford stuff?
No, not
I'm about
Woodford.
to-
No, it's a step down from Jack.
what is it?
I gotta look it up, y'all. But listen, listen. I went to this bachelor party,
Oh Lord.
and this is what the people had. It wasn't. I mean, they didn't have Jack Daniels. They had something else. I gotta look it up. But
Junior's bachelor party.
nah, I just came to dance. That's it. No, I gotta look it up. But Monique brought. I got Tito's, and I enjoyed it. This was Shayla B drinking.
Yeah.
You know you had it in your drink when we went to Atlanta. They was
They
like
used to get a lot of
on the
drinks.
Palmer with the Tito's.
Yeah. Oh, and I love that drink
Yeah.
so much. Like it was on a. Oh, you just said it.
It's smooth
Arnold Palmer
though, like,
with Tito's.
Yeah.
And I ordered one at Huey's maybe a couple of months ago, and it was not good. Like the one I had out of town.
Damn.
But I like vodka.
I like it in drinks. I don't want to take a shot of it.
If it's not Burnett's, like come on now,
Yeah.
can't drink that now.
Yeah.
But it's
I guess
cool.
I drank too much Ciroc in college. And
Nah, probably not.
Yeah.
I think it's the flavors. I can't do like
I
flavored
can't drink no more
alcohol.
flavor liquor.
Like
Ever
literally,
again, like,
I
I
would
can still
get
drink the Crown Apple.
never.
No.
That makes me the sickest.
Vanilla
No.
The
No.
sickest.
I could do Crown vanilla. That's about it.
Mm-mm.
Just because it's so light.
Have you tried the
And it's
peach?
so,
I have
I never had the peach because I was like, I know I don't drink
I don't
flavor
like
liquor.
flavors.
I'm
Like
straight
for
up.
some reason, and I can smell Ciroc red berry right now.
Stop.
And it's literally making me want to
Stop.
throw up.
I think the last
Thinking
time I
about
had
Ciroc
it was
make
like
me
my
wanna
graduation night, and it was a bad experience. So
No,
I'm straight on.
I've lived my Ciroc days in the past.
Yeah.
My daddy be drinking vodka though. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
I
He
be
drink
sneaking.
Tito's or he drink?
He drinks some shit. I can't even say the name of it.
Zephyr.
No.
Shut up, man.
No. It's some type of Russian vodka that he be drinking. But I be sneaking some of his.
Oh, is it like
sometimes.
it got like the red stuff on the label?
Yeah, I think
The
so.
top?
I think so.
Did y'all ever drink Havana Beach?
I think I tried it.
I think I
once
drank it in college. This shit's so
in college. I tried all the cheap shit in college.
Right.
You're supposed to.
Right.
I don't know why.
Couldn't
Y'all
afford
remember
to
we
be.
used to have to ask people like coming out the
Yeah.
liquor store.
Right. Or Steve.
Yeah. Or
Steve was
Steve,
always
old
like-
ass was with us.
Right.
But I have to ask people, can you go in and get us this? If I lived in a college town, I would definitely
I would
be
too.
buying the kids liquor. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that.
Right.
It's illegal. Anyway, how was your weekend, guys? What y'all do this weekend? Seemed like so long ago.
Huh?
Go first because you know I be having to think.
Right. This weekend, I went to my goddaughter's birthday party.
Yeah.
Shout out to Briley. Happy birthday. She turned 1. And then a very crazy night. So me and Kills, my boyfriend, we went out. Where did we go first? We went down to Crosstown first, but it was dead down there. And then we was like, well, we're gonna drive around for a minute. So we drove around and we was like, all right, we're gonna go to Half Shell. So we went to Half Shell. And we had already been drinking prior. I had brought some white hen back from the cruise I went on. So I had been drinking white hen and Coke like before then. White hen, when I tell y'all, white hen hits. 2 shots of white hen and I swear to God, like I'm almost on my ass. 3 shots.
I never had it.
I had a shot.
It's something
one
that you
night
wanna
we was
say.
at Bree House.
Look at you.
Right. It's something if you want
She ain't say nothing.
Listen, the white hen is gonna hit. So we went to Half Shell. We was like, all right, we was just gonna grab something to eat. We gonna go home. So we went to Half Shell. We ate, but then we was like, we ordered some more mixed drink. I feel like we drank again before that. I don't know, guys. It's a blur, okay? Let me just say it's a blur. Anyway, we get there, we ordered some more drinks, and we was like talking to the girls that were sitting next to us. So we was just, making conversation. We was like, all right, and you know how he is. He was like, all right, I'm finna buy us some shots. I took a shot of vodka, so that just tells you where I'm at.
Why he ordering shots of vodka, nigga? You the only one that wants it.
The only person that want that. So we ordered 2 for us and then 2 for the girls that was beside us. We was like, all right, just take shots with us. Because that was, being cool with us. All right, we got to take shots or whatever. And so, we take shots, we eat, we drink, We was like, all right, we finna go. So we get up to leave and he was like, you got the keys in your purse? I'm like, no, I don't have them in my purse. And he was like, you sure? I was like, yeah, I'm sure as hell. Like, I don't have the keys. And so he was like, I don't have them either. So he was like, fuck. So he go back in to look for the keys. And he come back out. He was like, I don't got them. I'm just like, what in the hell?
Just stupid.
So I go back in, like, I'm finna make some shit happen. So I go in, and I'm asking the bartender, I was like, have you seen, like, a set of keys? It's not even, like, a small, like, he has so many keys on his key ring. Like, it's not a set of keys that you just gonna pick up or not even notice that they've been picked up.
Right.
And so the bartender was like, nah, I ain't seen them or whatever. So I'm like, let me go just look at the bathroom. And even when I walked back in, I guess he must have said something to the girls that were sitting next. So she's like, did y'all find the keys yet? And we was like, nah. So, I go in the girls' bathroom. He going to look in the men's bathroom. I'm looking under the bar. I'm like, we don't see the keys. So he was like, fuck. Now, it's mine just like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's like, damn, got to call his mama. Now, his mama stays not too far up the street. And so she was like, she had just got in from some kind of concert at the casino. And so she was like, yeah, I'm on the way. So I was like, damn, let me go pee so I can be a little bit drunk when she get here.
Let me go pee.
And like, let me go pee so I can get myself together. And so by the time I go out and come back, one time I go in and come back out, she's already outside. And so she was like, and look at you. I can tell you all cheesing and stuff. She was like, I can tell you drunk. And look at him, you ain't no good either. She was like, how y'all supposed to be out hanging out? And, she just kind of like, she chill or whatever. But she was like, she wasn't really that happy with us. And so he was like, he go back in. She was like, just go back in one more time. So he go back in and he showed him his badge. She was like, I work for da-da-da-da. He's like, I got some of my work keys on here and everything. He was like, I need to find these keys. And so imagine she had brought the keys with her. We're still like the fact that, that somebody else has all of your keys.
Right.
And so He came back out, and probably like 5 minutes later, we got there talking or whatever. And they called and was like, oh, yeah, we found your keys. Talking about the busboy had, like, swept them up. And, like, threw them in, like, you know, where they throw all the dirty dishes in with, like, water, drinks, and all this shit.
Man, come on,
And
man.
we was like, since we didn't do a bus start cleaning off the bar, usually the bartender is the one that clean the bar off.
Right.
And so we was just like, fuck. And so his mom was like, that's y'all blessing. I need to come home. And, like, outside, we was like, we gonna go to church tomorrow. We finna go to church. We gonna be there. She's like, all right, it started at 11 o'clock. We was like, all right, we gonna be there. Nah, we pulled out. We was like, all right, we finna go back out. We finna go down no bill. Everything after that was a blur, y'all. It was a blur.
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
What a weekend.
Woke up the next morning like, what the fuck happened last night? His mama called at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right,
Y'all coming to church?
right,
I sent y'all the address. He was like, yeah, we coming. Hung the phone up, roll right back. Ain't going nowhere.
Girl was looking for
Ain't going nowhere.
Y'all just told the Lord, y'all.
Exactly. And she was, and then another thing to have, y'all know my phone go on do not disturb at night. And so, of course, she tried, only like people who I have, you know, allowed to go through. Those are the only calls that's going to go through. And so, like, her call didn't come through. But then I had my phone in my hand, so I called her back while we were out on Beale Street. And so, all she heard when she picked up the phone was the noise that was on Beale Street. And she was like, what's going on? What's going on? Da, da, da. And so, Keita was like, yeah, we going to call back. Da, da, da. We not bad. So we gonna call back, and he was like, "No, we good. We just came out full of mood. We gonna go home." So baby, she was pissed. She said she didn't even sleep that night. She was upset with us.
Sound like my mama.
She was like, "I'm so upset with y'all." She was like, "Y'all, God gave y'all a blessing to find y'all keys, and then y'all just gonna go back out and let the devil have
The devil now. Come on, sis.
We went over there the next day too, and she was like, I was looking for y'all in church today. And she was like, y'all just silly. I just over here laughing. Ain't no funny. Yeah.
She said, let the devil use.
Let the devil use us.
Wow.
She was like, Rachel, I thought you was the responsible one.
No.
Got your ass.
Wow.
But yeah, that was my crazy weekend.
Tough act.
Right.
It's crazy.
Well, speaking of the devil, me and Tan went to church on Friday to Casey's dance conference.
Yes.
What's the name of the church? St. Andrew.
St. Andrew.
Yeah, St. Andrew.
On
Casey
South Parkway.
is part of the Ministry in Motion there, and she did an excellent job. It was really good. Like that was your first time seeing her dance too.
Mm-hmm.
So it was our first time seeing her dance, and it was really cool to see her do something that she's super passionate about, and she's been doing for so long, and we never like actually got a chance to witness it. So it was super super sweet. A great experience.
Really
yeah. And Saturday we went to Corey class.
Right.
We went to Corey's credit class. You know, we learned some stuff there. Shout out to Corey. He was on the last episode. If you haven't listened, please make sure you listen after you hear this one. But yeah, so we got some more tips on credit, and we're ready to call and make some disputes.
Okay.
Dispute this
It
stuff.
wasn't me.
I don't know who
Nice.
it was, but I know who it wasn't.
How much was the tickets to go?
I think they were $20.
$20.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, wasn't too bad.
Yeah. It was definitely
got a
worth
book.
it.
Yeah.
Yep. It was worth it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Shout out to Corey.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing Sunday.
I got my hair braided.
Not I got my hair braided.
That's what I did the rest of my Saturday. And Sunday, I was just in the bed.
Yeah. Monique?
I worked. I actually laid over here in Memphis. I had a layover in Memphis on Saturday. So I was here, but I was working.
Yeah.
And then I flew back out to Dallas on Sunday and went back to work on Monday.
So when you have a layover, they pay for your hotel? Okay.
Yep. So the hotel that we stayed at was the Crown Plaza downtown, but of course I stayed at home.
Oh,
So, I mean,
okay. Yeah.
we don't have to stay there.
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
Do you get the money if you don't stay there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
hell,
the
baby, I need to know somebody
Okay.
in every city. Because I'm like,
Somebody
why would you
shit.
stay at a hotel if you could? But now I see why.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I'd rather have a cash.
Yep. Yep. That's what I did. I worked all weekend.
All right. Well, we can get right on to some hot topics. I have to mention that Robert, the monster, Kelly, has been indicted and he is behind bars, and I am deeply elated.
Lord.
And it's one step closer. We need to get rid of all of his music. I'm finna go break all my daddy CDs because they be playing this shit all day long. They listening to all the R. Kelly CDs.
Yeah.
I don't know what made him go and order all of them, but it must be the devil.
Yeah.
It's like their generation
They
won't let
just
go.
can't.
Right.
Like,
They will
come
not let go.
on. I'm like, do you not understand?
They don't. R. Kelly.
Why can't you understand if I
They
can?
don't even believe.
Right, they don't believe it. They don't believe that
what
he
he
did it.
did.
Like, what
My
the
mama
hell?
didn't even watch it. She was like, I
Right.
don't want to see them talk about him like that. She literally did not watch it.
Fucking
She was like,
molester.
and then when the stuff came, she was like,
Child
damn,
molester.
they're making it hard for me to support you.
But I'm gonna do it.
Like, R. Kelly is one of my mama's favorite singers.
Yes.
R. Kelly and Rick James. She love both of them. So
Speaking of Rick James,
don't you dare.
so Rachel mama and Brianna mama went to work out
Don't
with
you
Alton
dare.
in Trap Fitness, which is near and dear to our heart.
It is.
He has the 40 Fit Club for participants that are 40 and up. That will, like a nice little workout, get active. And Rachel mama and Brianna mama went. And Alton asked them what music they would like to hear, and they requested Rick James. Which is a little different than the usual Lil Baby, Ghana, Key Glock,
Dolph.
right, Moneybag that we request.
Right. Meg.
Right, we always want Meg.
Okay, yeah. I knew when I heard it in the back, I was like, I know my mama requested this. Nobody but her. Because who else is listening to Rick James besides my mama? She used
Wow.
to wake us up every Saturday morning playing it, ready to clean.
Wow.
Rick James.
Well, yeah. So Robert has been indicted. He is behind bars, and I saw a lot of times somebody they finna go out here, get ready, gear up for their next drop. So I'm right there with you, Lifetime. I'm ready to watch. Hopefully, I don't be as emotional this time.
I don't want to watch no more.
Why?
Like, I've had enough. We know what he's done. Like, it's enough. Now it's at the point where they just want to make money out.
Because still in the midst of these folks still sent their kids out. They exploit their children. For
all
money.
of them need to be locked up. Everybody that was helping him, the parents,
He's still wrong. The
everybody.
parents wrong too.
Everybody.
His team, everybody, the people that's turning over these tapes all of a sudden,
Exactly.
his managers, crisis manager, whoever he was,
They all
of
because they
them
knew
need
what was
some
going
type
on
of charge.
and they aided him in doing it.
Yep.
Locked their ass up too. Shit.
Throw away the key. Have y'all seen The Lion King?
Yes, it was so good. I loved it.
I went to see it last night and I really
It was
enjoyed
so
it.
cute.
And I mean, somebody told me that it was kind of different. Like the script, it was some stuff that they added that maybe wasn't in the first.
It was like 2 scenes.
Okay.
For the most part, I feel like the movie literally mirrored.
Well, I guess I haven't
the
watched
cartoon.
the cartoon
Yeah.
in a while. So
I haven't-
It's just like I
yeah,
thought I
It
was watching the
mirrored
same
it.
movie.
It was the same
Yeah.
exact
Yeah,
thing.
I'm not a movie rewatcher. I can probably count on my hands how many movies I have actually seen more than once, and The Lion King probably isn't one. And if it is, I just don't remember because I was probably too young. But so like after Mufasa died, I didn't even know what was happening next. I'm like, what's next? Like,
Really?
yeah, like I didn't know. And he was like, oh, you gonna go meet Timon and Pumbaa. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like I knew that happened, but I didn't know what that was the result of. So I wouldn't know if they changed the whole damn movie around.
Yeah.
Long as Mufasa died and Scar was the arch nemesis, I would have been
I mean, it's
okay.
the same. That's why people were saying they didn't want people to spoil a movie for them. Like, you watching the same
Right,
movie.
right. Yeah, I guess that mean like the. I don't know.
It's
what
the
that mean.
same.
And the cartoon
Right.
came on TV for like a week.
Really?
Up until the movie actually came out, yeah.
Well, I almost cried when Mufasa died.
I cry on the cartoon.
Like, I don't know, something about Simba was
Yeah, like
really
it's
pulling
real-
my heartstrings.
Yeah, it was.
I was like,
He
he was like, come on. And I was like, get up right now. Please get up.
Goodbye.
He was so cute.
He was so
He was
cute.
so cute. I wanted one.
Yes, but no, they kind of look like,
Cub.
but they look like little puppies. They didn't look like cats.
Yes.
They look like puppies, and that's what made it so cute.
That's so
And people were saying like Beyonce ruined Nala. Like, come on, y'all.
People just love to hate on Beyonce.
Like, whatever.
Like, whatever.
I probably wouldn't even have knew it was Beyonce if I didn't know it was Beyonce.
Right.
Like,
She did a good job.
Yeah.
Shout out
She
to
did
you,
good to
B.
me.
my girl had 10 lines.
Right.
And she
Like,
did her 10 lines.
she did.
She
Okay.
came and did what she had to do.
Yeah.
And still was the headline of the damn movie.
Right.
So when y'all get done, whatever the hell
I've
she
been
did.
listening to
Seth
her
Rogen?
album. Yeah, he was
Pumbaa.
I think
Whatever
Warhol.
Warhol was.
Pumbaa, yeah.
But he was funny.
He was.
They
I
were
liked it.
literally like I was dying.
Yeah.
Laughing at Timon
Yeah.
and
I have to
Pumbaa.
go watch it.
And Donald Glover.
Yeah.
Well, young Simba, I like his.
Who was
voice.
young?
His voice
Who
cute.
was young
Some
Simba?
Some guy.
They said they should have got Jason Weaver back.
Yeah.
So he could
His
sing.
old raspy voice. Nah.
He might be sound good.
I like
still.
Donald Glover singing Hakuna Matata.
Whatever. I don't remember. I mean, I don't know the difference.
It's okay.
Right.
He sound good to me.
He sound cool to me.
And I like hearing them sing Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Yeah.
That's my favorite. I've been listening to it on the soundtrack.
I haven't listened to it.
And I've been listening to the Beyonce album.
The Gift.
The Gift.
So what is the Beyonce album?
It's like an album based on like the theme of the Lion King.
Oh, okay. But it's all her music.
It's she got like other artists and stuff on there too. So not every song is her. It's like
But it's an
African. It's
actual-
like African songs and stuff. It's they cute. I be dancing.
It's good.
I be dancing.
African dancing at the house.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Monique.
really good.
Right.
Anywho.
Right.
Rachel, who put this on here? Nicole Murphy.
I did.
Oh.
Why you look at me?
So y'all didn't see Nicole Murphy,
Who the hell is Layla?
Leela Rashawn, Reba Shawn.
Who is she?
She was the old actress.
Did she?
Wait, take him.
Yeah, she was on White Next Day when she was having sex with that fat man.
I wouldn't know.
The movie about Frankie Lyman.
Nah, I definitely
Why the
don't
Fools
Why
Fall
the
in
Fools
Love.
Fall in Love. Like the old movie back then. She
Yeah.
used to be fine back in the day. And her,
Oh,
her
I know who
husband
you're
was
talking
just
about now because
called.
I've been seeing her pictures.
Yeah, her husband was called Kissing Nicole Murphy.
But she just got married to
In
somebody
Italy.
else.
Who?
I thought she got married to somebody else.
Who did?
It was her husband, Nicole Murphy.
I don't
No.
know who she married to.
It
was Leela's husband of 20
But see, somebody
years.
else said that. I don't know. I saw somebody put up today. It was like that she had got married to somebody else. Maybe I read
Nicole
this shit
had got married to somebody else?
Yeah.
She might have, but she was kissing this lady husband in Italy.
wrong.
Is that really her husband though?
That's what I was thinking, like, because the last post she posted was like in February. So maybe they was going through some stuff, but she has like,
Damn, February, you already kissing.
Right.
but she like took down her Instagram and stuff.
Oh, well, I saw
I'm
people
assuming
was,
like the picture was her finding out about it too, like through social media.
Oh, that's sad.
And they've been married 20 years.
Cause then, and even though I didn't know what sparked it. It was like, what man wouldn't cheat on his wife if she had gained all
Yeah,
this
because
weight?
she
Yeah,
has
she gained a lot of
But
But
weight.
that was like she had complications with her pregnancy, which like were almost like
her kids
life
old, though.
ending. That was like she almost died like with both of her
Okay.
pregnancies.
She
Dead.
might
But she used to be
Princess.
real fine back in the day.
Yeah. Okay, so I didn't know who that. I mean, she looked familiar, but I didn't know her name, and I didn't know
Yeah.
why her pictures were resurfacing. But I saw her.
But I don't know. People saying like Nicole Murphy because she just so fine. Her body just
no,
crazy.
first of all, niggas don't care.
Right.
Exactly.
They don't care.
No, they don't
give
care.
that you done went through almost died giving them 2 kids.
Exactly.
They don't give a shit.
No. And he not cheating on you because this other woman got a 6-pack. Like, I don't think that that's true. Like,
Right.
no, he just wants
It
something.
it still doesn't make it right. People
Yeah.
saying like, who wouldn't cheat on her if she, got that big, and then Nicole Murphy over here looking fine.
Ain't nobody cheating on y'all. Right.
Right.
When you get big.
That's why bitches turn to hot girls. Because
Niggas get fat too.
Exactly. That's
Niggas get fat
big belly ass niggas.
Especially when you've been married and together for a while and stuff. Everybody
niggas
biting
gain
on-
pregnancy weight too.
Everybody
You ain't
biting on
got nothing
you.
in you.
They do.
So what the hell you got?
But then Lisa Ray had come in on the Shade Room. She was like, Nicole had cheated on, with her husband when they were still together. So she known for being a little thought.
I ain't heard that about her.
Wow.
I like her.
Who, Nicole? I don't know nothing about her.
She was on that show. I think it was like Hollywood Wives or
Hollywood
Basketball
Exes.
Wives.
Yeah, Hollywood Exes. Yeah. No, not basketball.
What? Who basketball wife is she?
She was Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy's
Okay,
wife.
Drea was on Basketball Wives. And
She
she
had a
she had a
basketball
baby.
baby daddy.
Right.
It ain't a wife.
Okay. Same thing.
Exactly. She still had a basketball tie.
Whatever.
Right. Okay. Anywho, y'all ready for Tan's fave? I hope Tan is ready for Tan's fave.
Okay. Since we have a flight attendant in today, my favorite is, what is your favorite airline? No shade to the one that you work for. But mine is Southwest.
Why?
Because I just like them. I never had like any issues with them. I get my 2 free check bags. I can take as much shit as I want to wherever I'm going.
Okay.
I never flew Southwest before.
I love them.
I
flew them once.
And I like how you don't have to like choose seats.
You sit where
You
you
just
want.
sit where you want
yeah,
to.
That's what I remember. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
How do you board?
You just get
They
on.
in line.
Like when you
It's
check
It's just
in.
like a general line.
No, when you check in, it's gonna give you like a boarding section. You know how they do like
Okay.
A and B and then like the numbers and stuff. So you line up according to your boarding, and you just sit where you want to.
And it's not like a first or a main cabin.
No, they don't have first and main cabin. So
That's what I thought.
What you mean? Oh,
it's not like a
It's
first
just,
class.
the whole
or
plane
nothing
looks
like
the
that.
same.
Yeah,
All the way back.
it get you where you going.
Yeah.
They're the ones who got, because you know on TV when you see planes, it be like the ones, they be having like a little middle row.
No, they don't have a middle. I've never been on a plane with a
Those
middle
must
row.
be like really big international planes. Do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's just how it's made.
I've never seen like an actual plane
Me
like
either.
that in real life though.
Because it'd be like 3
TV.
seats in the middle on like on TV and stuff.
Yeah.
So I just assume it's like huge.
What's your favorite? Right.
Delta.
Yeah, Delta's my favorite too.
I've never had any problems out of them.
I've had problems.
Are they
but-
expensive? Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
My first time flying Delta had a fucking 8-hour delay
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Miami. Was sleep in the airport.
I don't think I've ever had a delay. Well, we did when we came back from DR, but it still wasn't that long.
I've had a delay several times. I cannot even.
I'm flying.
With all airlines,
Yeah.
I've had delays, so I don't even know. But yeah, Delta's my favorite. I don't know why. I just feel like maybe it's the first airline I ever flew. Maybe I don't even know.
Maybe because it was the first one I ever flew, and then it was 8-hour delays, and I just was like, fuck them.
How old were y'all when y'all first got on a plane?
I was 18. 19.
Where you go?
I was 19. Miami.
I was in 11th grade. I was in 11th grade, so I was with like 16, and we went to New York.
I feel like my first flight was when we went to LA.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was after we had graduated.
Nah, I hadn't graduated yet.
Oh,
It was like
no, I was
the
talking
summer.
about from high school.
Yeah, it was in college.
Okay.
I think. Was that my first flight?
Shit, I don't know.
I feel like
Can't keep
it.
up with everybody. We was 21 because I remember we was drinking, but Bree wasn't 21 yet.
It was right before. It was
So-
like maybe the year or two before I graduated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Monique, what was your
What's your-
first flight?
She didn't say her favorite either.
Oh yeah, your favorite airline? Can you?
I would just have to say American, of course. That's who I work for. So
Yay!
American is cool. I know we always in the public eye, but
Ah.
I don't have anything to do with that. I just work for the company. That's it.
I just get my check,
Okay, collect my
okay,
coins and go
and
home.
get on my flight. Okay. How old were you when you took your first flight?
I think I was like maybe in 6th grade. I flew to Baltimore for like a family reunion. And I remember I was so nervous. I was so scared. I had to be separated from my mom. And we sat. And now that I work, I really don't understand why they didn't sit us together. Because I
Right.
always try to
Right.
not separate the child from the parents. But we sat separately and I wasted my spray on this lady next to me. Oh, hell no.
We would have a problem then. Don't get your child.
Get her away from me. Who mans is this?
Get her out of here.
Please come get your child, man.
Are there any open seats?
I was
She got to go. She got to move.
And when
Get
I
her
flew
out.
to New York, it was my pilot first flight, solo flight too. They didn't
my
tell us till we
Yeah, they
landed.
tell you when you land.
Yeah, they
Because
tell us
I
when we
remember something
landed.
Like that. That's like, yeah, this is so and so's first flight. I know you fucking lying.
No, like I would be nervous.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess they get enough hours.
Right, and you really don't know until they tell you that you back on the ground.
Yeah.
Heaven forbid that you don't make it in this the first flight. But I'm gonna need to speak about no crazy shit.
Right.
All right, y'all ready for the adulting tip?
Let's go.
This comes from Aaliyah J, who is a social media influencer. I watch her on YouTube.
YouTuber.
Yes. So she put on she tweeted, adulting is balancing your job plus money friends and relationships, and your personal time with yourself, paying your credit card on time, all while keeping your emotions intact.
Oh, Jesus.
And
Too much.
That's real though.
Okay.
that's so real. Like, it's so much that goes into adulting.
Right.
And it's like, we got to do X, Y, and Z all while trying to stay sane.
Exactly.
Which is probably why so many of us are dealing with mental health issues
Right.
as is, because it just kind of feel like we just get thrown out to the wolves.
Exactly. Or you understand, like, as you get older, be like, okay, damn, this is why my mama was feeling like this when she got off of work. 'Cause
Yeah.
She dealing with her own problems. Then you got to come home and deal with kids. Or even just like other adults that you might have known that didn't have kids. Just like, they seem like they had this shit all figured out. I'm like, damn, what's wrong? You know, shit, you got it good. You an adult.
Yeah.
Something out of one of those things is going like
Something gonna lack.
the back burner.
Yeah,
Right.
something
And
you
it's
put on the
just
back
like,
burner.
ugh.
What y'all put on the back burner?
The credit card.
That's what I'm not gonna do.
Paying your credit card on time.
Hey.
I'm just
Wow.
playing. Corey, don't be bad.
He said he don't care, bitch.
Okay.
That's your credit.
That's my credit.
He said his stuff in tech.
Nah, really, my job.
Balancing my job.
My job on the back burner.
Really?
I'm gonna
Yes.
put myself first.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm just like, whatever.
Because really, just I'm at the point where just like really fuck my job. So
I don't know. I feel like my friendships, I be neglecting my friends.
Yeah.
But I've been doing better.
But you travel a lot too, so you know it's a little bit easier for us because we here and most of our friends are here.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but when you get traveling, like I can understand how that can be difficult.
Yeah.
Cause if you don't
It's
respond to
hard.
text messages, and then you probably have to respond late because you
Yes.
be flying, you be working.
My
Like,
phone on airplane mode.
I don't never put my phone on
Me either,
airplane
ever.
mode. Am I gonna be the reason that the plane go down?
No, I mean, I personally, I don't think it matters. It's some flight attendants. Is your phone on airplane mode?
Oh yeah,
Is your
some of them be right up behind you.
I don't.
Because I be using my phone when we taking off and all in the sky.
Until it don't work no more.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know when we getting ready to land, I go, see if it's working.
All right, well, we can get right on into our main topic, which is gonna be talking about the flight attendant. Are y'all okay?
Finna knock it out. Constantly hit me with her braid hair.
Mine don't know how to act.
Okay, she got these
Listen,
little ass braids on her. She constantly. Control yourself.
I can't help it if they long.
Control yourself. Get your hand out your head.
I can't help it.
Anyway, like I was saying, today we're going to be talking about the flight attendant lifestyle with our girl Monique. So first we'll start off with, so I know you do a separate type of class or training school for flight attendants. So what did you go to college for?
I went to college for education, elementary education.
So you originally thought you wanted to be a teacher. So when did you kind of figure out that that ain't really what you wanted to do?
So I was working at a daycare and I had just graduated. So I was like, okay, I'm going to start applying for teaching positions. So my mom one day, she was just like, Monique, you should apply for flight attendant. And I'm just like, okay, whatever, I'll apply. Like, they're not going to pull my application.
Right.
They see thousands of applications.
Right.
So I applied to Delta, and I applied to American, and I applied to Southwest. And I heard back from all three of them. Long story short, obviously, I went with American. And so that's pretty much how it happened. It was like a span of like a time span of maybe 4 or 5 months of just the hiring process. And so I finally got to training
Right.
and started. But yeah, I originally wanted to teach.
What? So do you still feel like you want to teach? You do? So how long do you see yourself being a flight attendant?
I'll probably fly until I retire, but I'll probably start doing something on the side.
Okay, got you.
So I'll probably get to a point where I fly 2 trips a month, and then I do something else. Because flying, you just get burned out.
Yeah.
It's not something I think could be a full-time job forever. Some people do it, but I just personally want to do something else too.
Yeah.
But then keep my flight benefits.
Yeah.
Right. So you talked about the hiring process being 4 to 5 months. Can you describe the steps of the hiring process that you went through?
Yeah, so you submit your application and then you wait for them to email you back. Then you do like a questionnaire process. It's like 100 questions, situational questions. Then they tell
it's
you
like multiple choice answers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of it's multiple choice and some of it's like short answer, like situational. Mm-hmm. And then they email you back, and it's called an assessment. Mm-hmm. So once you pass that, they tell you that you have to submit a video interview. So they give you maybe like a week to prepare, and then, you know, by this date, you have to submit it. Mm-hmm. So you do that.
Oh, so they give you the questions ahead of time?
They give you practice questions.
Okay.
So you submit your video interview, and then it took maybe like 2 months after that, and they emailed me back and said, I passed that. We want you to come for your face-to-face interview. Mm-hmm. So then maybe like a month after that, they finally called me to set up my face-to-face interview, which was held in Dallas. And from that day that we spoke on the phone, it was maybe like another month.
Yikes.
Before I actually went for the face-to-face interview.
Mm-hmm. Why does it take so long?
I don't know. My mama was like, we all was just like, maybe I didn't get it. Maybe I don't know. But they kept on contacting me, so I kept my job at the daycare just in case. So then when I went to my face-to-face interview, I actually got hired on the spot that day. So I'm so thankful because some people, they were like, okay, we'll call you back. And some people had to wait like another 2 months before.
Right.
So it was literally like 5 months.
Damn, take half a year to get
Right.
hired. Yeah, you gotta have a job while you going through the hiring
I
process.
came down here to see y'all. Y'all better give me this job.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So
then after you get hired, how long is it before you go to training?
So they hired me the same day of my face-to-face interview, and then we have like 2 weeks before we had to get ready to go back to Dallas. Training is held in Dallas, and it's like 6 weeks. So
this one you learn everything you need to know about. Do you gotta know how to swim?
Yes and no. We have life vests.
Okay. So you just had to know how to live in the life vest, swim in the life vest.
Did they throw y'all like in a pool or something?
We had to do like this activity with pilots who were in training too, and some of them were already out of training, and we had to do like a water evacuation. So we did it one time, a practice round, and the second time it was like the real thing. We had to like evacuate everybody into the life raft that was in the pool in like under 30 seconds or something. So, you know, that means like that takes into account for getting out the plane, getting the passengers off, getting to the raft and getting everybody in the raft, and then putting like the cover over top everybody's head. So, but we had a life vest on, so it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Well, how deep was the water?
5 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So you
it wasn't.
stand up.
Yeah, and then it wasn't like we was jumping in the pool. Well, since it was an activity, we were walking, so we went to like from 3 feet to like 5 feet, and then.
But it wasn't 10, like
right.
Nah.
When you got doggy paddling shit.
Okay, I can't breathe. You can't catch your breath
because now I'm anxious, I'm nervous, I'm trying to get those off the plane. So did they have like just like fake people, like random people like on the plane extra? That is crazy.
So it was like our instructors and like, you know, people who were helping out in training and facilitators and stuff. So they were in the aircraft simulator and we were on the plane, and they put us in groups. So, you know, it's only 4 of us.
Wow.
5 of us maybe.
Right.
Yeah. It was crazy. It was
so crazy. What do you think was the craziest part of your training? Was it that or
probably just the tests.
So how were they organized? Was it written tests, verbal?
So all of our tests were done on like these iPads.
Okay.
And so, you know, training is like per week. So week 1, week 2, week 3, up until 6 weeks. So like in some weeks, it would be like 4 tests in 1 week on like 4 different things.
Oh, wow.
So it was like, you had to either find maybe like a study buddy or a group or something, or else I don't know how you was getting by, because it was rough. Just the amount of time we have to learn everything that they wanted us to learn. I think the exams was probably like the hardest part.
Yeah.
So how many people were like in your class when you graduated?
It was 150 of us.
Wow.
And then they broke us up into 3 groups of 50. So you were just kind of with your group, but you knew everyone in the class, but you went to the classes, the simulations and stuff like with the group of 50. And then for graduation, it was all 150 of us.
What about the people that didn't pass, like the tests and stuff?
They went home.
So as soon as you got to pass every test?
You can fail once, and then you can retake it twice, I think. And then after the second retake, if you don't pass it, you go home. And then if you're late, you go home. Like late for class, you go home. So they would close the door, lock the door.
Late one time?
Because like time...
Yeah.
Like if you don't do nothing else, you just gotta be on time. Because like we can't start, boarding and stuff if we not there.
Right.
So it's like that was... I don't know. They was like real strict about that.
Yikes. Gotta go home. Sound like American
Did
Idol.
you know like any people that went home, or like where there's like a lot of people that did?
Yeah, like people was going home in like the first week for not showing up to class on time. If you just late by like a second, they close the door. Because it's like
you gotta be there 30 minutes, okay? Get on up. Gotta get up. Oof.
Yeah.
Ain't no snooze. Damn, you can't even make a mistake.
Right.
It was tough. I mean, it was like, I didn't think it would be as difficult as it actually was. Like, I'm just like, okay, this is flight attendant training, whatever. It's not really like a real job.
Right.
It was like my thought.
It's fun.
Yeah. No.
This is life or death. Okay?
Right. You had to get another bachelor's degree.
Go back
How
to the
long
school.
was it?
It was 6 weeks. Yeah.
Was it paid training?
No. Well, I take that back. So, other airlines actually do paid training, official paid training. We just got like a little check.
Like a stipend.
At the end. At the end. It really wasn't nothing like some pocket change.
Damn, 6 weeks.
Right.
Honey.
So what were like? Did they pay for like y'all hotel or whatever while y'all was staying there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They paid. Everything was paid for. Hotel, food, stuff like that. But still, just like
Right.
And then once we got based, wherever we got based, they didn't pay for no like moving expenses or nothing like that. Damn. So,
like, does it really matter where you're based at? I mean, given that you get to fly for free, right? So, given that you can fly for free, like, you can go to Dallas tomorrow,
right,
for free,
right.
So, does it really matter if you actually live in the city where you're based at?
Not necessarily, but what I do, which is commute to work, is really hard. Like I literally have to get on a plane and fly to work, and then get on a plane to go to work, and then come back, and then get back on a plane to go back home. Yeah. So like nobody really wants to do that, but if you just really don't want to live where they place you, it's an option.
So you don't have. Do you ever stay in Dallas?
If I have to. So say like...
But you'll get a hotel?
Yeah. Say like the last flight to Memphis, because I live in Memphis, leave out at 9:30. But my trip don't get back till 11. Okay. And it's like, dang, okay, I can't fly back home till tomorrow morning. So I'll just stay in a hotel. Or I got a couple friends that live in Dallas, and I'll just stay with them or something like that.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But when I was based in Miami, I lived in Miami. I did not... do that. It was just too much. It was only 2 direct flights from Memphis, and it was just too hard to maneuver my schedule. Like, it was just too much. So I lived there for like 7 months.
So how long have you been a flight attendant?
For a year.
It don't seem like it's been that long. Like, I remember watching you when you graduated and stuff, but it don't seem like it's been a year. Like, you just saying Miami, and I'm like, damn, you were in Miami.
Yep, I was there for like 6-7 months.
So how did you end up changing from Miami to Dallas?
So I never wanted Miami. I wanted Dallas straight out of training, but I didn't get it. They placed me in Miami, so I had to go there.
So you don't get a choice?
You do, but you may not get exactly.
So it's like you choose like from maybe a couple, and then they place you in one of those.
You put the options they give, the options that they gave us. We had to list in order what we wanted the most to lease. And Dallas was first, but Miami was second. Okay, so I guess it's like okay.
There probably a lot of people want Dallas.
Yes, and Miami. I just didn't want Miami, but I went. It was cool.
Yeah,
not really.
So. What are some of the cons you think to being a flight attendant?
Probably number one would probably just be the loneliness. Mm-hmm. Because we fly with different people every trip. Mm-hmm. So we never are able to just, like, if I do make a connection with somebody, I probably will never see them again. Mm-hmm. And that's it. I just fly for them for those 3 days. And then my next
So
trip,
you mean like the crew? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
It's different flight attendants and different pilots every single time you fly. Mm. And then, you know, we go on our layovers and stuff, and it's fun, but you're not with your friends. You're not with, you know, so like, yeah, I'm in Jamaica, but I'm with people that I just met.
Yeah. Right.
And it's like, you know, we all kind of get to know each other, but then by the end of the trip, it's like, okay, bye.
Right. Yeah. I don't know when I'm going to see you again.
Yeah. I mean, it's like 9,000 flight attendants in Dallas alone.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
So just being by yourself all the time, it's like literally all the time, is probably my main, like, con to the job. And then
sound like heaven to Tan.
Right.
Really?
She want to be by herself.
I sent her the posting that you put up the other day. I was like, here, Tan.
We already talked about it.
So.
Really? Ooh. I don't know. I just don't like being by myself.
Hey.
I don't know. Even traveling, like, I really just travel with at least one person, whether it be my sister or my mom or my friends or, you know, whatever.
Oh, no.
I just can't travel. I don't like being alone.
I mean, I've never traveled alone.
I haven't either. I'm ready to.
But, I mean, I just recently stayed in a hotel by myself for the first time. When I went for work. I didn't travel there alone, but I did get kind of lonely, though. Like,
see, that's all the time. That's all the time. And, like, I'm, like, paranoid. As soon as I get in my room, I check under the bed, I check the closet, I check the bathroom.
Oh, my God.
Like,
I wasn't doing that now.
I put my ironing board up on my door just in case, like, because I stayed in Atlanta one night and somebody just walked in my room. What? And, yes, in the middle of the night.
Serious?
I don't know. I swear, like, the door was locked, everything. And they just walked in and just walked right back out.
What the hell?
Yes.
Nah, hell no.
I
put my shit up
at the Crown Plaza Airport in Atlanta.
Hell nah.
So after that,
I shit on myself.
I was like, I can't.
Bunny cocked to the side.
Bunny turned into a brain. Listen, I'm dead.
What you doing in here?
I don't ever think they deep. Like when I go on my work,
You sure it was a real person?
Yes.
It was a ghost.
Opposed to
in the middle of the night, like I'm from a
ghost.
worker. But
I'm just like, what are you know? And I sat up in my bed. I didn't get out the bed, but then they walked right out.
see,
And I'm just like, okay.
I would have freaked out.
the fuck out. Run the cameras back.
Okay, I need to see who was in that
Who
hallway.
done it?
So
Which
now,
one of y'all?
I walked
Did
in
you
my
report
damn
it?
hotel.
yeah. I told the front desk the next day. I mean, it was nothing they could do, but now I just put the ironing board up so if they open the door,
You can hear it.
it'll be
Yeah.
really loud, and I'll be able to get up a little bit quicker than just kind of the way I did. Because that was
Shit, ain't nothing else I can do. I can't do nothing else for you.
Nothing.
But check.
Nothing.
Don't come in here, please.
Bye. Go away. I just need my uniform. Don't take anything else.
Right.
I don't have anything for you.
Nothing.
Do they provide y'all uniforms or do you have to purchase it?
they provided for us, but we paying for it though.
Oh, okay.
It comes out of every check. So in training, we go in a little iPad. They got it set up real nice. Pick what you like. Pick whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
You want this luggage. You want, So we going in, picking all this stuff. But now we looking at our checks like, dang,
Right.
this how much coming out for my uniforms. And they tell us, after the fact that it'll probably take 2 years
Damn.
for our uniforms to get paid off.
It'd be thousands of dollars.
Yes. Yes.
But y'all be having
It's
cute
expensive.
stuff.
Yeah, it do be
It'd be
cute.
cute.
A little
Different styles.
little
and
bop
stuff.
dress. Little scarf.
That's a dress. You got the skirt,
The
the
pants.
pants,
Button down.
button down, the long sleeve, the short sleeve.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's one of the coolest places you visited, whether for vacation or for work?
Probably Brazil was the coolest place I went to. And I went there when I was based in Miami.
So you just flew there on your own?
No, I went for work.
Okay.
And so it was like an 8-hour flight going. and then we stayed there for like 30-something hours. So we were there for like a day and a half or something like that. And it was really cool. And I actually flew with a crew that was based out of Lima. They like put me with them. So they all spoke Spanish and they were really nice. And that also was my first international trip ever.
Oh, cool.
So that was probably the coolest place I went.
Yeah. I feel like you got the type of personality that like you'll fit in with different groups of people.
Yeah.
So like I know you said you get lonely, but it seemed like it's still easy for you to like not just kind of be off by yourself. Like you want to be friends with them, like or be friendly with them. Have you seen any celebs on your flights?
I haven't. I seen a basketball player and didn't even realize it was him, Chauncey Billups.
Yeah.
Tall, skinny, bald.
Yeah.
I know his name. I don't know what he looked like though. But you didn't know it was. I wouldn't know. Shit, I might have seen him before
Right.
too.
I have no
He
idea.
could walk through the door right now, and I'd be like,
Okay.
That was it. I really didn't see. And then being out of Miami, I thought I was gonna see everybody.
Right.
I didn't really see that many celebs. No, not at all.
damn. Do you have any funny or rude customer stories you want to share? Anybody been super mean or?
Yes. Because American Airlines does have a distinction between first class and main cabin, the people who sit in first class are very have high expectations for the service that they're wanting to receive for their flight. So I flew from LAX to Miami, and I was the lead flight attendant, so I did the service in first class. It's a whole service. It's 3 appetizer options, 3 entree options, 4 dessert options.
Wow.
A snack basket. You're pretty much working the whole flight. So that was my first time doing that, and just long story short, it just wasn't a very great experience. I was trying, but this man came up to the galley and he was just like, "This service really sucked. I just want you to know that. This was really terrible service. I'm going to report you.
Wow.
I have your name." I don't even wear my name tag to work anymore because of that. And he just was like very rude, you know, and I'm just like, "Well, I'm sorry, sir. You know, we have to be nice." Because people just pull out their phones real quick.
Right.
On the airplanes. I'm just
Right.
like, "Okay, Monique, this man."
Wow.
Yeah, so he was probably, stuff happens all the time, but that is what sticks out. And he personally wanted to come tell me how terrible that the service was. And I was just like,
Stupid head. Did you get here though? Did you get here?
exactly.
Did you die? Did you get a little drink?
Pour his appetizer on him.
Yeah. And after that, I was like, okay, I don't think I want to work first class, because when you work in first class, you get paid more.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, dang, I just want to stay in the back, be with the people who are
the
more
regular.
nice.
Okay, a little humble.
They'll take a little drink and
He was just
Can I
like,
get my cookies, please?
no, for real, because I paid $9,000 for my seat. And
When, first of all,
You a damn
you a fool.
You flew a private plane for that much.
From LA to Miami.
9,000.
How long is the flight?
like 5 hours.
Nigga, $9,000. Heck no.
You sound like a fool.
Never.
And then people don't even realize, well, people wouldn't know, but when we go through training, we don't get trained on the service. We get trained on like safety and,
right.
stuff, you know, emergencies and stuff like that. So then when we get on the plane and we work first class and we have to do this service, we just like, we don't know what to do. And we have ovens and we have to cook everything. And, you know, also we have to give drinks, and then they get free drinks. So they want all the drinks, and it's
Right. You
Oh, yeah. honey.
Bartender.
I need all the
Right.
free drinks in first class.
Okay.
Bring them to
it's
me.
my money worth.
$9,000 worth of drinks. They're going to be like us on the cruise.
Okay.
Like, give me my drinks.
Shot.
Every 30 minutes.
Shot.
Bring me
Bring
another one. Wow.
Till I pass out. Drag me up off this drink.
Wake me up when we there.
So we know that you're in a relationship. So did you and your boyfriend live together before? Have y'all ever lived together?
no.
Oh, okay,
No.
okay. But y'all were both in Memphis before you started working as a flight attendant.
Yeah.
So has this like distance or maybe your inability to be around more, has it changed anything?
For For me, yes. He's more like, Monique, go to work. You're fine. Like, we'll talk when we talk. And I'm just like, where are you? What you doing? Who you with? Why are you here? Why are you there? We need to share location. Like, I'm like freaking out. But for him, he just more chill. Like, he just like, you know,
He a guy.
Right.
Yeah, he just don't care. And I'm just like, no. And then my biggest thing is like, you need to text me before I take off. You need to make sure that we talk or something before I take off. And he's just like, I don't have my phone in my hand. You know, I'm just like,
Nigga,
okay.
put it in your hand. I don't give a damn what you're doing. Wake up out your sleep, pick it up, put it in your hand, tell me you love me, and goodbye, have a safe flight.
Exactly. Okay,
Every
so I'm not the
time.
only one because I just feel like, okay, maybe that is kind of like psycho. I don't know.
I think it's just the woman.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. We just like trying to control stuff and like you just want to constantly feel like it's okay. Like, but I feel like guys, they just be like,
They just don't give a damn.
yeah, it's like they don't think too much into it. But it's like for us, it's like, damn, if you ain't texting me, who you texting?
Yeah.
Or, you know, if you
Like,
ain't
you don't care about my safety?
yeah, like, do you care?
Right.
So I'm getting on this flight. Do you know I could die?
Exactly.
Right? That's me. Do you know I could
I
die
took a
today?
risk. I could not return to you.
I could die today.
I am
But
your
they
world.
feel like you do this shit all the time.
Exactly.
Every day.
And that's how I think when I get on the plane too.
Right.
But it's like you gotta be dramatic.
No, but I think like if I text you before I get on the flight like this time, I'm like, all right, man, I'm getting ready to board.
Yeah.
I need you to respond before this flight take off.
Right.
And be like, okay, have a safe, say anything.
Yeah.
But,
Love
like,
you.
Right.
something, okay, see you when you get there, have a good flight. Whatever.
Yes. That's my biggest, like, you need to text me before I take off.
Yeah.
Like, no questions asked.
Yeah.
All I ask, if you don't do anything else,
Right.
just that moment. But it hasn't really, like, affected our relationship. When I went through training, it was kind of hard because that was my first time since we had been together being gone for that long.
So you 6 weeks you gone the whole time. It ain't no return.
Yeah,
or
Don't come
nothing.
home on the weekend.
So if you leave training like one day, that's it. You're done. You can't miss a day, or they make exceptions like deaths or, you know, family
It's 7
stuff.
days a week.
Yes.
Damn.
And we were off. They would let us off like some Saturdays. Like I remember when I went through, we actually got off Cinco de Mayo.
Hey.
But yeah, so we always like turn. But other than that, you have to be there every single day. You can't miss a day.
Baby, I can't even get drunk because I can't risk not being on
Okay.
time the next day. Water, please.
Sober.
Water,
6 weeks.
please. But yeah, I can see how that'd be difficult too. Because even like, I be feeling like if I don't, you need time, like
Right.
together, like physically in each other's presence. Or like, I know for myself, like I feel like distant. Like if I don't get to, I need to touch you, like
Yeah.
see you. So, whew, I can't imagine.
Yeah,
Right.
it's hard
Yeah.
for me at least. He was chilling.
Speaking of boyfriend, so I listened to this other podcast and they had some flight attendants on, and they were saying that it's not illegal for you to have sex in the bathroom on the plane. Do you know if this is true? Is it illegal? Have you witnessed it? Is it okay?
I don't know if it's. I would imagine that being not illegal, but it's definitely like very inappropriate just because of safety. You know, we're just all that we're about. So if you're in the restroom doing that, and then what if like we go through some turbulence, or you know,
Better.
what if?
Goodbye.
Even better.
So I think it's just a safety thing. I don't think it's illegal. It's just primarily safety. I've never experienced anything like that, but you know, I've been on a plane where two people were like being sexual in their seats, and you know, I didn't say anything, but one of my crew members did. So it's kind of just like I'm just not,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay, we from Memphis and we black and we say my damn business.
right? Then that's me.
Yeah.
So I'm just, if you're not like harming anyone, I'm just gonna
Or
keep
just
going.
being loud and just
Right.
Yeah,
noises.
or if no kids around, you know, y'all just kind of doing y'all thing. You never
Right.
know why people are traveling. It could be their
Right.
honeymoon, or I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe
you
they
know.
ain't seen each other in
Right.
2 years.
Yeah,
Maybe they just met.
or that.
Okay.
Maybe they see each other every day and they just trying to get freaky on the plane. They get
Okay.
away from
Bucket
their
list. You trying to knock it off your bucket list.
Right. So what do they even say to somebody in the instance like, hey, take your hands off of her? Like, what are you saying to the person? Because
flight attendants are very controlling.
Yes.
And they're very like, I'm in charge.
Yeah.
This is my airplane. When we land, so they're probably just something along the lines of like, sir, ma'am, this is very inappropriate. Can you guys just stop?
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
We mid-air and she's almost there. Mind your business. Go away. She's almost there. Get out of here.
I can't remember what I had on one time, but I was on the flight and the flight attendant asked me, my shirt must have been like low cut or something, and she asked me to like pull my shirt up or something. And I was like, bitch, no. If I want my titties out, like, this is my body, yeah. But I was just sitting there. It ain't like I was up, walking up and down the plane. Like, I'm just sitting. But she was like, can you pull your shirt?
No.
Can you fuck off?
No. I think it caught me so off guard that I was just like,
yeah, that's rude. I never looked at anybody's clothes at all. I'm just like, that's not even something I pay attention. What I do pay attention to is when people walk on the plane with their shoes and their socks off.
Yeah.
Which is people who really just don't look like that. But you talking about, that or cleavage or something, but that's just disgusting. You're like, no, you need to go put your socks in your shoe, at least your socks on.
Right.
Yeah.
Something.
You disgusting and you nasty.
I saw a video the other day on Twitter where this man was in first class and he was operating the TV screen with his feet.
His
like
toes.
bare toes. He was like scrolling through the movies.
Like he was sitting on the first one, so it'd be against the wall.
Yeah.
Rolling that joint with his big toes.
With his toes.
Oh my gosh.
Nasty ass.
So do y'all clean the planes or they just be disgusting?
Nope.
No. Okay, so we have cleaners that come on board after every flight. They come on board.
2 seconds.
Right.
That's it. They
It's
go in the
not like
bathrooms.
They sanitize
They just replace tissue or they replace things that we need more than clean, and they vacuum the floors and they they do go in each row.
but they ain't with no
They ain't
Lysol
in the seats
bleaching
down.
and stuff.
No, not at all. The plane is
It's hundreds
the
of
most
millions
dirtiest, dirtiest place you could be.
I'm disgusted.
Dirty. Completely nasty,
disgusted.
dirty. I'm just like sanitizing all day.
I just be disgusted on the plane the whole time. People sneezing and coughing.
Oh, yes.
Passing gas. I just be like, get me off of here.
I just thank God we sit in the
couldn't
galley. They're just the only thing, and we kind of have some space.
Yeah.
Right.
But the coughing and sneezing, oh my
I
gosh.
hate it. It like makes me cringe.
Do you ever get turned up on the flights?
When I travel, yeah, but when I'm working, no. So we get random drug and alcohol testing whenever we land, even if it's like in the middle of a trip. So say my trip is Dallas, Charlotte, Miami. We could get to Charlotte and then we could get random for drug or alcohol testing when we land. And then they just send us back and we, keep going or something. So we can't do stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen that movie Flight with Denzel Washington? Where he was like doing coke.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was tired.
Yeah.
The plane crashed.
He was lit.
He tried to laugh.
My guy was out. He was like, I'm good. I got it. I got it.
I love Denzel.
Yes.
I like that movie. That was a good movie too.
It was. I really want to watch
That's
it
when they
now.
crashed.
I ain't seen it in a long
It's
time.
been years.
So, y'all have any other questions for Monique? You have any tips on getting hired?
I would just say that your video interview is what's most important. So you really have to just let your personality shine because they're not there with you. They can't feel if you're personable or not.
Yeah.
But, you just really have to be almost over dramatic. Like one girl that I know, and we got really close in Miami, she had tried getting hired like 3 or 4 times and couldn't get it. So the time that she got hired with me, she said she actually drank before her video interview just to shake the nerves.
That's probably what I should have did when I had the interview with Delta.
Yeah.
Probably was standing
dry. No. Turn up.
Describe a time when.
But I think that's probably the most important thing. Just making sure they can see what kind of personality you have through the camera. And then after that, and they honestly pick a lot of people who work for Apple or I don't know, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, because they know you already got the customer service.
Yeah.
Gonna put them on my resume.
Chick-fil-A.
High school. My pleasure. My
Right.
pleasure.
Y'all have any other questions for her?
That was real good, Monique.
Yes, thank you, honey.
I'm happy to be here.
I know.
Y'all ready for Would You Rather?
Are we?
I don't know.
Are you? Okay.
What you got,
This
girl?
week, it's not too dramatic.
Okay.
So, would you rather be a flight attendant that only gets to spend time with family and friends once a year,
Yes.
or never be able to travel again?
Flight attendant once a year.
You don't like people.
I do. I just ain't got to see them all the time.
Once a year, your mama, your fam, you can only see them once a year, or you can never travel again. You got to just stay here in Memphis, or you can choose wherever you want to live at, but you got to stay there.
Once a year, me.
It's tough.
That
We can
is
talk on the
tough.
phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like once out of the whole year,
FaceTime.
like I don't know.
No.
For how many
It's
years?
almost not worth it. I mean,
Forever.
Okay.
I don't know.
What if we have a kid? We can only see our kid once a year.
Yeah, nigga.
Damn,
Kid too.
Once a year.
Yeah, because I mean, you go to work by yourself, so
You ain't gonna be able to see your baby daddy,
I
but
can
once.
have a baby on my chest and a little thing.
You
You
get
can't
to see
travel with
nobody.
the baby. How you gonna work with the baby? No, you cannot bring your child to work, man.
Right.
On my
The hell
back.
you think this is? Baby, strap
Wrap
it
it
back in
up.
your uniform.
They discriminate.
Do they have a dress with a pocket for my child?
I need to.
For my child.
What y'all choosing? Monique, Rach?
I don't know either. I don't know.
'Cause y'all-
Ooh,
I
don't know.
I already done
never
chose.
travel. Or I could never see my friends and family.
I
Once
already
a
did
year.
chose. Nah, man. Trying to see my nigga.
Once a year.
That ain't enough.
Okay.
I know this is a really hard question because like I fly all the time, but it's still hard for me to decide.
Yeah, cause you want to see them.
Yeah, more than once a year. I probably just won't travel.
Yeah, I think
Ever.
I want to travel.
No,
Ever in life.
never. And I just
Yeah, I'm gonna see my
family.
peeps.
Yeah.
I can't not.
My family's pretty important to me.
Yeah, it's a priority over traveling.
Yeah.
And I chose traveling over fixing my credit. So now we can really see where our priorities are. So last week I said I'd rather travel than
credit.
pay my debt off. So this week I'm saying I'd rather see my family and friends than travel.
Yeah.
So family travel credit for you.
Credit bottom. Yes.
I feel you.
But still a priority.
Right.
Yeah. I think I ain't gonna travel.
We all stand with our folks, but 10. Womp womp.
It's a lot of flight attendants that are. I mean, they don't care, or they don't have family, or they
Yeah.
just whatever.
She got family.
I
She
got
just don't care.
She got the most family,
Okay,
probably.
of all of us.
Right.
I've seen them for 27 years, so
But you ain't gonna get to see your little brother grow up.
I will. Once a year, I FaceTime him and stuff. Instagrams, Facebook.
But you ain't gonna get to settle
Okay.
down and have your own family.
You don't get to have your
I
baby.
ain't going in now
little-
anyway, so
But you want to
little-
eventually.
it may never happen. And then
Coco.
what?
And don't you want kids? We're always talking about you want them
Right.
like now.
Yeah, but it may never happen, and then I'm just gonna be stuck with my family.
Okay, Rach. You wanna tell us some shit you can't get with? That's weekly.
Right. No.
That's understood.
What's most importantly, no, the shit that I can't get with is this fucking mosquito bump on my forehead. Y'all,
Where
Let me
is it?
see.
it's right
I
here.
literally have
It's
something.
right.
I can't even see it.
Yeah, I can feel it. It itches. On my
You put some
forehead.
hydrocortisone on
Put
it?
some alcohol on it.
Benadryl
I ain't
oil.
putting nothing on it. Literally, I had got out the shower yesterday. I
Aloe
went to work
vera.
out. Shut up. Went to
Proud of
work
you
out
for going to work
yesterday.
out, girl.
I got the shower. I was standing here talking to Kels, and I went up to reach, like, to scratch my head, and the mosquito, like, flew away. I was like, I know this mosquito just bit me on my forehead.
Dang.
And so, like, as I felt it, like, I could literally, like, instantly feel, like, it coming up on my forehead. I was like, but I think that mosquito just bit me on my forehead. Like, he's trying to tell me about his day.
Nasty.
Listen, I hear you going through your new job, new training. Great. I got a mosquito bump on my forehead, and it itches.
Yeah.
So
Well, I've been
I'm
getting ate
over.
up all summer.
I'm over the
I've
mosquitoes.
been
I do.
killing
I
them in my
got 2
house.
on my foot right now that they will not go away.
The ones on your foot be the worst.
They be the
Because it's like right
Worst.
under your sandal strap. It's like your sandal
Yep.
strap sit right on top
And
of
it irritated all day.
So I've been scratching my forehead. I've been scratching my foot. I'm
I
just
had to get
Lord
like
have
some
mercy.
itch cream. Anti-itch cream.
The Benadryl spray worked good too.
I got the Walmart brand.
Yeah.
Works fine.
I mean, I didn't
It's
buy
the
it.
same thing.
Yeah.
It's already in here, you know.
Same thing.
Okay.
Same active
Spray.
ingredients.
Yep.
So yeah, over mosquitoes. One thing I hate about the summertime.
I hate the summer anyway. Ready for it to be over.
Summer's been pretty cool
I like
though
the
so
fall.
far.
I do too.
Pretty cool so far.
Monique, you got any shit you can't get with? You want to add?
Anything you want to get off of your chest? The time is now.
You have the floor.
When y'all come on the plane, just chill, sit back and ride.
Okay, listen, baby. When I get on, I'm sleep usually before takeoff.
Okay, I'll be knocked.
I'm the
Look, I
perfect
don't
customer. Listen,
understand.
I ain't bringing nothing to put overhead. I got my backpack. I'm putting it up under my seat.
I hate when I have a carry-on. It just makes me so nervous.
Why?
Like having to get up and then people trying to get
Right
up.
on the
No, first of all, I don't let nobody rush me because everybody else be taking their sweet time. I ain't finna knock my damn suitcase on my head.
I hate
Right.
And what's up with the people that gotta get up soon as the
Exactly.
damn seatbelt sign
No
go
one
off?
is moving yet.
Hey,
You
Why
in
are
the
you
back of the
standing?
plane, sir. You're getting off last.
It
Hate
never
them.
fails at all. Every time that happens, I don't know. People be thinking like, they gonna make their connection any like faster if they just get up. They not, especially if you're
Right.
sitting in the back.
It's like
Exactly.
whatever.
Sometimes we'll make an announcement to let people off who have connections. I never do that because everybody has connections.
Right.
We got connections. Y'all
Right.
don't think we ready to get to our layover? We ready to go too.
Right.
I mean, you might as well just I don't know,
Sit back,
but
relax, and chill. Run when you get off like everybody else.
Hey, baby, I done ran many a days in the
Okay.
airport.
You
many
and
a
everybody
days.
else. Just bring your ass to your
On
gate
the way
and get
back
there.
from Miami, where were we in Atlanta, maybe? And we was trying to make it to our flight. We only had like 10 minutes to get from a gate all the way up here.
We had to get on
all the way
the
down there.
train and everything.
10 minutes till boarding or departure.
Like our flight got in late, I guess, and the next flight was about to leave.
Yeah, it was literally about to leave. Nobody was at the gate.
Wow.
When we got there, everybody was
Yeah.
on the plane.
Actually, like when I just came home the other night, the captain came on and he was like, I apologize for the delay. We're waiting for late passengers to board. We're going to sit and wait for them. And we waited like 30 minutes.
What?
Yes. And that was coming from Dallas to Memphis and we sat and wait. We sat and waited for them to come on board. And I
Never waited for me.
I know.
Okay, everybody getting left.
Who is this captain?
Because I'm the one to pull off. Okay, they
Leave
should have
them.
been on time. Goodbye.
Leave them.
Listen.
They
gotta
not
be
taking
kind.
it seriously.
Okay, because I'm the person at the airport 2 hours plus before my flight leaves. Just to
I
make
am
sure.
do that.
not that person.
I am. I'm not missing a flight.
I get there like hour and a half.
No, I'm
2
not
hours
even
versus
there.
an hour.
Hour and a
I do
half.
too if I know if it's like a super busy airport.
No, I'm
But
getting
like
there to the
Memphis
point.
Time goes by fast though.
Yeah, like-
No, airport time do go
Yep.
different.
Yeah.
Airport time is completely
Because like by the
different
time
from
you
regular
go
time.
through like TSA and get to your
Exactly.
gate, you might want to get a
Now
little
Memphis
snack.
is different.
It's
Like if
time to
I'm
go.
leaving out
Memphis,
from
I'm
Memphis,
coming.
anytime that I'm out, like in another city, come back. Especially if I'm traveling by myself. If I'm coming back from work, baby, I'm at the airport. I'm there. Like I'm not playing no games.
Yeah.
Especially like we going to
playing.
these big cities. I'm not playing none of these games with y'all.
But even Memphis, because Memphis is a small airport, but the customer service so terrible. Like they moving so slow that like the line be getting backed up. Like it be all the way
last
down.
couple time we've flown, like the line be back to the damn door.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell are y'all doing?
And I
At
get
5
there-
o'clock in the morning. What's going on? That y'all not even
It be
moving.
Especially early.
Yeah.
Early morning. TSA be
Yeah.
packed and I'll be like,
Y'all got 2 damn lines. Open this shit up.
Really,
Get somebody
Memphis-
else up here.
Memphis airport just trash.
I'm finna get TSA pre-check.
I am too. I've been
Because I
saying
need
it
to
for
work
like
it.
It
3
keep
years.
popping up
Yeah.
on my Instagram, and I'm
Like
just
I've been
like,
saying for a
it's
couple
not
years.
even expensive, and it's for what, like 5 years.
yeah.
my boyfriend
And you
has
can
it
take
and
a-
he just like, he don't have to take nothing off. He just walks straight through.
See,
Yeah.
That's
Oh, I
exactly-
mean-
And you can
Ask
let
about your
another person
perks.
use it with you if you fly with somebody. Right?
I don't know about all of that because we just go through. So I don't know about.
I think sometimes
Jazz
they do that.
said, JJ got it and she went with him through his pre-check.
I don't think.
I don't even know who.
Because I think like even when Lisa and them used to book our
Jason, JJ.
I'm so confused. I didn't know who one person was that she just said. I thought I knew Jazz until she said JJ, and then I was like,
I didn't want to say his real name.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
Okay.
JJ.
What the hell?
Who the hell is that?
I thought you were talking about JJ Jones.
No, hell no.
Get out of here.
I'm like, what they doing flying together?
No.
Get to the bottom of this.
Plot twist.
Right.
But yeah, I don't think it works like that.
I think sometimes, like, because sometimes you do get pre-checked and you don't even know why the fuck how you end up getting pre-checked. But I think, like, okay, so if one person got it and you, like, booked under the same reservation, sometimes they'll give it to the other person. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's an automatic type of deal.
No. I'm going to get it, though.
I get to the airport just in enough time to, like,
Me too,
be nervous that I'm not going to make it.
I don't know, like that.
Be anxious.
I get there a little bit.
It drives me
Enough time to go
insane.
sit down and just be like, okay.
And see, I hate having to sit down. I want to walk straight onto the plane. I don't want to go and sit down and wait for them to call out of all the lanes and whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that whole process.
Yeah.
If it's one thing I'm gonna be on time for, baby, I ain't gonna be on time for work. I ain't gonna be on time for church. I'm gonna be on time plus more to get to the airport, so I make sure I can get my flight. I'm not
You
missing
like
one.
chilling.
I am. I like to chill. I don't like the anxiety behind it. Like I don't want to miss the
It
flight.
sure
I
be
don't
scary.
want none of it.
It's like
When we went to LA,
it's like a drug.
And we was
running
baby,
in LA.
I was
We was
pissed.
running.
I was pissed. We were literally. God had to have stopped time. Like literally, our flight left at like 5:30, and at 5 o'clock we were not in the airport.
Really?
We were returning our rental at that time.
And
Like,
we had to wait on the
and we got on the shuttle. The
bus,
shuttle
yeah.
stopped at every terminal before. Baby,
Oh my
pissed.
gosh.
I was like, never again. If y'all pull this shit next, I'm leaving y'all.
I had
was like, I'm not
accepted
doing
that
it.
we were just gonna have to stay in LA another day. I was just
mad. I was mad. I tried to play. I'm not doing it no more.
I
Friends, if you listening, you're on your fucking own. I'm not missing the flight for y'all hoes. It's not happening. I'm sorry. It's not happening.
Well, Monique also has a YouTube channel. What's your YouTube channel?
Mo's Life in a Bag.
Mo's Life in the Bag, where she posts videos about her life as a flight attendant. She has some really cool videos on there. Some stuff you might want to check out if you're interested in traveling to some different places. And you can just check out what she's doing on there. You want to also shout out your Instagram?
My Instagram is at ohmygosh.mo, and then my Twitter is at ohmygoshmo_.
Yes. So check our girl out so y'all can see her living her flight attendant life, living her best life. Her cute little American outfit.
In her bag and in y'all's too.
Okay, in mine.
Okay, she's snapping them in the overhead. Okay.
Oh, that was funny, Rachel. I loved it. Guys, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Lowkeygrown.
Instagram and Facebook at Lowkeygrownpodcast.
If you have any questions, suggestions, whatever you want to holler at us. Whatever.
Holla at your girl.
Holler at us. You can DM us or you can email us at lowkeygrownpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you guys for your continued support. We hope you listen. We hope you tell a friend. Comment, rate, subscribe. All of this, y'all. We love you guys.
See you next week.
Bye.